today's video. If you have been here before and have not done so already, or if you're new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button right now. I will equally pop it below just of how you can subscribe, just so you don't miss anything that I post, because I mean, you'd be crazy too. I post a couple of times a week and I talk about everything beauty, fashion, fitness, all that sort of jazz that you're all interested in. But today what I'm doing is the tag that was started off by the lovely Tati over in America. If you guys haven't heard of her, I will link her video below because she's absolutely amazing. And then also my sister, TalkBeckyTalk, tagged me to do this video. So here I am recreating. Basically, in essence, what it is everything makeup wise for under £10. So it's kind of like your mascara will be under £10, your bronzer, your foundation under £10. If you want to recreate this look, then keep your eyes peeled because this is how I did it. So first I'm going to be applying this Garnier Pure Active Matte Control. This is basically like an anti-shine primer, and it also acts as like a moisturiser as well. So I just pop that all over my face, and this goes on quite wet, but it actually dries to be really, really matte and just stops any shine, so I absolutely love it. Okay, so as concealer and corrector, I'm using this sleek palette, and this is the Corrector and Concealer palette in 02. So you can see I'm going to use these two here. So first of all, as a corrector, we go in with this one. So this is like the pinkier kind of shade, and we just go sort of underneath the eyes. I'm quite lucky because I don't really have any spots at the moment. I've just kind of got more like redness and like blotches. These are like old spots, you know, not really leave a mark, so it's really annoying. And then go over the top with the middle, which is a concealer, and then I'm just going to blend that in underneath the eye, if you guys can see. The two colours really work well together because the kind of pinky and sort of nudie orangey sort of colours really balance each other out, just to get rid of any redness and tiredness, all those sorts of things that we want to get rid of. So that's kind of really airbrushed under, and I'm just using my Sephora Pro Airbrush Concealer brush there just to blend that all through. So you can already see that's going to make a massive, massive difference, and that's kind of where we start. Okay, then I'm going to do my foundation. So for me, this one is amazing as a drugstore foundation. Sounds like we just snapped it then. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible Sculpt, and it's their contouring base. So this is medium dark, and it's 03. So that's the one that I'm using, and I just kind of pop it onto my hand first of all. It is quite liquidy, so you do have to be a little bit careful. And I'm just going to use a beauty blender just to kind of get all of that in there. And this might take a little bit of time. I always go over my my lips as well, just because, I don't know, I just do. It's really weird, but anyway, I'm going to speed this bit up for you guys because it's going to be a bit boring otherwise. You're just going to be sat here watching me do my foundation. Ugh, sound like I'm on a drill. So I'm going to speed this up for you guys and basically just flip it over and use the contouring bit as well, just so you can really get in. Okay, next, as a concealer over the top, I'm going to use this Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this is in Cool Medium 2. I'm trying to use this colour, a colour as close to my skin tone as possible. This is basically just going to brighten up my face a little bit. I'm sorry that it's so dirty, it's disgusting. But basically we're just going to go underneath the eyes. By the way, I am going to bronzer a little bit, so don't worry about this. I know some of you guys will be like, ah, it's the wrong colour. But I will bronzer it, don't you worry. So I'm kind of just going down where I'd normally just pop a bit of concealer, anywhere the kind of the light shines, and then I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender again and just blend that using the kind of contouring sort of little bit, so the kind of bit that makes you be able to get in a bit easier. And I'm just going to go all over my T-zone, around my eyes and my nose. Da, 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 da. You can do a bit on your Cupid's bow as well, I missed that out, and my chin. So there we go, that's that done. Okay, next I'm going to be doing a bit of bronzer. So for all you guys that were thinking, oh my god, your skin looks so crap, well, here you go. This is by Bourjois, and this is their bronzing powder, basically. It looks like a little chocolate bar, so I love this. And all I'm going to do is just kind of just get a little bit of product on and then waft it away. Now I don't actually have a mirror on that, that's the only annoying thing about that. And then I'm just going to go around my neck and just keep going back to the palette and just kind of bronzering up the neck a little bit. Try and use a different mirror because this one's so small. As you can tell, I'm not in my own home comforts at the moment, so I'm trying to make the best of it when you don't have a mirror, using the viewfinder instead. There is always a way to bronzer. Okay, so that's that done. Then, so I've done a little bit on the face as well. Then I'm going to contour. Now I'm actually going to use the same one, so we might as well just double up. So you're just going to use, this one is basically my Sigma Small Contour F05 brush even, not blush. And just kind of get a little bit of product on. And again, you're just going to go over your normal contouring sort of bits. Super easy to do. So once we've contoured, next I'm going to use my blush. So this one is by Max Factor and it's their Miracle Touch Creamy Blush, and this one is 03 Soft Copper. So all I'm going to do is just kind of get a little bit of the product on using my fingers, and then I'm going to blend it all out using a brush. So you can just do whatever you want here. Just kind of, this is quite like a kind of bronzy sort of terracotta-y sort of colour, which I really like. And so I have kind of blended it out there using my fingers, but I'm just going to go over the top just to sort of make sure it's all in place. Just apply a little bit more, because this is basically buildable, so it's really nice. And then basically just going to go over with your brush, da, da, da. And as I said, it's buildable, so you can kind of do as much or as little as you want to. And then just kind of go over the top with your fingers if you feel like maybe you put a bit too much on. There we go, so that's my blusher done. Amazing, love that one because it's so creamy and then it like blends out to like a, almost like a powder. Pretty beautiful. Anyway, next I'm going to do a bit of highlighting. So I'm using this by Next, and this is their bronzer, which is, I don't think it actually says a colour again, but it's like the pinkier of the bronzers, if that makes sense, because there's like a brown one and a pink one. Anyway, I'm going to use this using my Gaia fan brush, and I'm basically going to pop this on as a highlighter instead. So I'm just going to pop it sort of on the top of my cheekbones, down my T-zone, and basically everywhere that we kind of went with the concealer. So that's that, and that's a really nice blusher. I love that so much. Sorry, highlighter, I love that so much. Okay, next I'm going to move on to the eyes, and I'm going to use a couple of Kiko products. So these are the Kiko Long Lasting Stick. They're basically an 8-hour non-transferable eyeshadow stick. Love these so, so much. And then just kind of go wherever you need to go. I just kind of do this really roughly because I'm really not a makeup artist. I'm terrible. And I just go underneath as well. So this one is in, sorry, I should have told you the colour before I started messing around. This is number 28, and it's quite a light sort of colour. So I just go all over, and then I just blend it in using my finger. Like that. Da, da, da. This is like a super, super simple look. Okay, so that's that one. So that's quite a light colour. And then I'm going to go in over the top using number 38, which is more like a brown, and then I'm just going to kind of basically just go just along in the crease here, like in the corner of my eyes, and basically just blend that through. So again, I'm just going to do a nice little blend. I just use my fingers for this, but you can use a brush if you want to. I just don't really feel the need, especially if it's quite basic like this. So that's just a really simple kind of eye makeup that I've done there. And again, it's just, it doesn't need to look perfect because, as I said, I'm not a makeup artist. Then I'm going to use my kohl eyeliner. This is Bourjois, and it's their Kohl and Contour in Ultra Black. So all I'm going to do is just go along the lash line at the top. I'm just going to do a little bit. My hands are so shaky today, I'm so sorry. And you have to, with this one, apply quite a lot of pressure. I'm going to stop talking because I clearly cannot do my eyeliner while I'm talking. She says still talking. And then you can use a little kind of pencil brush if you want to. This one's just again by Sigma, and you can kind of blend that out if you want a more kind of natural sort of smoky looking eye, which, let's face it, we all love from time to time. Beautiful. Not really much on the eyes there, so I'm just kind of going to go for like quite a natural sort of look today. So then before I put my mascara on, I always put a finishing spray on. So this one is by NYX, and it's their matte finish long lasting setting spray. Basically just hold it away from your face and then just spray. Ha! So it gives me a nice matte finish and also just helps to set my makeup in place. So that's absolutely perfect. Next on my lashes, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Fatale. I think that's how you say it, and it's in black. And this one is just so good at getting kind of loads of product onto the eyes and just volumizing so beautifully. So I'm just going to kind of pop a bit of that on. You can see that I don't really have to apply that much. It just glides on so easily. Again, I'm so rubbish at doing my mascara. I feel like I have like the shakiest hands. So I'm sorry, you guys. And also I've got contact lenses in, which I don't know if anyone else gets this, but when you put mascara on and you have to obviously open your eyes up and you've got contact lenses in, they're so annoying. So just literally like, feels like your eye's gonna dry out into the Sahara Desert. It's so annoying. Anyway. So then we're going to go along the bottom lash line. I honestly love this mascara, it's so freaking good. Oh, it's the dream. Literally, I've only put the tiniest little bit on there and look how volumized my lashes are. Amazing. So that is the wonderful mascara that is L'Oreal's latest. The last couple of things to do are lips and brows. So let's start off with brows first of all. So I'm going to use this Soap & Glory Archery pencil. This is in blonde shell. I obviously used to use this a lot when I was blonde, but obviously I don't really like too dark brows all the time, especially when I'm going for quite a natural look. So I'm just going to use the comb to comb my brows up. This is so important if you're shaping your brows. Mine are absolutely vile at the moment, and I know I've been saying this for ages, but I haven't been able to get them done yet because I've just been busy with the move and everything. So yes, I know I need to do my brows. They are disgusting. I was going to say erected that point. That's really not what I was going for there. I'm just going to, I'm just going to do my brows. Let's just move on swiftly because that's just orcs. Anyway, then I'm just going to kind of fill these in as best as I can. As I said, they have zero shape to them. They look like slugs and they are disgusting. So I'm just going to do my best with a really bad job here. It's like, I feel like this is terrible. Anyway, this is just super subtle, so it's not going to be too much. I'm just literally just shaping them a little bit. You can go for a darker pencil obviously if you want to, but this one is just quite subtle, which is, as I said, what I want to go for today. So especially if you're blonde, this would be a great colour. So really subtle there. I've just kind of filled them in a little bit and made them look a little bit less trampy. Anyway, I keep looking in the viewfinder because, as I said, I have no mirrors in here, so this is a nightmare. And I'm sorry about my hair as well. I'm going for like an updo today. Not really working. I look like Matilda from that childhood film. Anyway, final thing I'm going to do is this, which is on my lips. This is by L'Oreal and it's their new Gold Obsession Colour Riche lipsticks, and this one is in nude gold. This is so beautiful because it has like tiny little sparkles of like gold in there. So it's basically infused with 24 karat gold pigments to basically give your lips this beautiful shine and make them look absolutely stunning. So you can either wear them on its own or you can pop them over the top. Loads of different colours, love them. So I'm just going to use this nude one today and just go again over the lip. Beautiful. It's really nice and moisturising. So this is my finished look, you guys. What do you think? This is all for every single product was under £10, so I absolutely love that. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up. Of course, as I said in the beginning, if you've been here before and you haven't done so already, please click on the subscribe button, but I will of course link below how you can subscribe too, just so you don't miss out on anything that I post. I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in a few days' time in my next one. Bye! Oh man, I need to get out of this house.